it's Julie from the PMFRC, and thank you for joining today's fireside chat. As always, we are coming to you live, and we are using this as our opportunity to visit with you, since with COVID, a number of you are not able to come visit us for live programming. The goal of our fireside chats is to give you more information about the programs and supports that are available for families in Petawawa. Today we are joined by two of the folks on our PMFRC team. Darby Briggs is our Community Engagement Coordinator, and Megan is our Second Language Learning Support Programmer. So thank you both for joining us. As we go through, we are going to be talking about different programs that are available and talk about online registration. When this session is over, we are going to have all of those links in the chat. So if you want to register for one of the programs, you'll find the link to do that below us. And if you would like to talk to Megan to get more information, we are also going to be sharing her email address so you can find her. So welcome, thank you for joining us. Usually we do these sessions and Claudia Beswick, our executive director, joins us. Unfortunately, she is not available today. So I'm going to bring you through our business resumption update that she usually does. The PMFRC has two locations that are open: our North Side office at 1016 Regalbuto Avenue and our Employment Service office. So our offices are open from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Give us a call. We are more than happy to help you out. Our number here at North Side is 613-687-1641. And Employment Services 613-687-1717. Give us a call. We are happy to point you in the right direction or answer any questions that you might have. Morale Mail continues. You have an option with Morale Mail. You can actually bring that package in and drop it off if you would like. If you are in a hurry and you don't want to go through the screening process, or if you have little ones and there's a lot involved in going through that screening process, we totally understand. There is a cart just outside our door, so you can come, you can drop the package off on that cart and we will bring it in for you to save you having to track everybody in. We would just ask people, if you're dropping those packages off, please remember to have your telephone number on that package. Our staff is going to take a look and make sure that all the information that's needed is required. All of those Canada Post forms are filled out. And if there is an issue, they will give you a call. Maybe we can help sort that out for you. All of our packages have to be wrapped before they go. If you don't have brown paper, or if you're looking for some of those customs forms, they are also available on that trolley, so you can come up and grab what you need and then come back. So there, we are going to share a link in the comments section with guidelines for Morale Mail. So if you are looking for more information, you're not entirely sure what the addresses are for certain deployments, all that's going to be in that link. Lastly, our welcome package is available online. This is the magical time of year when people are starting to think about those postings. There's either a message in the works, or you've already got your message and you're starting to ask questions about, where is this new place that I'm going? Tell me about Petawawa. Our welcome package is available online as a flip book. So there's lots of information in there about schools and garbage days and resources and programs and services. So all of those questions that you may be asking yourself before you come on a house hunting trip and wanting to know what the community is like. If you've got other questions, we do Welcome to Petawawa session online. So you can hook up with our information services team. They can bring you through that presentation, show you some pictures, show you around virtually, and answer any questions that you may have. You don't have to be in Petawawa to register for that. If you are still in your location and just waiting for that posting message to come, or waiting for the house to sell, and you want to ask those questions now, give us a shout. We will be happy to walk you through that and answer any questions that you may have. April is next month. I can't believe we are almost in April. April is next month, and April is the month of the military child, which is a big event at the PMFRC. We have programs for our children. Families are so important to us, and we know that children of military families face unique struggles and barriers, but they also have so many wonderful skills and wonderful advantages that they get from being part of the military community. So we take the month of April and we really celebrate those kids. So keep an eye on our Facebook, our social media for information and for our ways of celebrating the month of the military child in April. Speaking of children and parents, today's program is to talk about a new program that we are developing, and it's to support parents. It has not been an easy time for parents of school-age children. COVID meant new restrictions, it meant online learning, and it meant a lot of pressure for parents of school-age children. Can you talk about that, Darby, and how that has inspired this new program?
I sure can, Julie. If you've watched any of our previous fireside chats, you know how much we love getting feedback from the community. We really, really do. And this is a great example of putting that feedback into action. We'd heard from a few of our second language students that they really could use some help supporting their children doing French homework. With that constant shift this year between in-person and online schooling for kids, it's really been tough on parents. They're being called upon to be an active part of their children's learning team while also managing all of their own other priorities going on. It's a busy time. And that can be a real challenge to anyone, but even more so if you're trying to do algebra or chemistry, or in this case, French. So Megan's put together a fantastic new program. It's called the Second Language Learning Squad. I'm going to let Megan tell you a little bit more about it, but it really is a reflection of the community feedback and a way that we can help support parents during this difficult time.
Because sometimes that French homework is tough, and if you don't speak the language that your child is doing homework in, that's sort of a struggle. Oftentimes, if families are deployed, maybe one parent looks after the French homework, and they're going to be deployed, and you are all of a sudden looking at verb conjugations that you haven't looked at in a very long time and trying to struggle your way through it. Megan, tell us about the Second Language Learning Squad.
Absolutely, Julie. So the program was designed to meet the needs of parents and caregivers who are looking to support their child's second language learning. It acts as a hub, providing quick and easy access to information and resources that are meaningful and helpful to them, so that they can get their kids the tutoring that they need, access to customized workbooks with video tutorials, and a lot more.
So what's involved in the program? If I signed up, what do I get? How do I get involved?
Anyone interested in signing up can visit the cafconnection.ca/Petawawa page, either via the PMFRC's monthly calendar of events or the SLT page under Adult Education and Training. Once there, they just need to click on the link and fill out the form. Once completed, they will receive a welcome email that's shortly followed by the link that provides them access to all of the online content that includes free tutoring and membership with Canadian Parents for French, for example, discounts on virtual programs, how to create a study nook, and so much more. The content is updated quarterly based on the feedback, as Darby said, from parents. So again, we encourage the feedback from parents as it gives us that opportunity to provide information and resources that are helpful.
So a lot of the programs that we offer, like we put in the newsletter and it's a certain time and you have to sort of register in April for this program. If you haven't gotten to it, or if you think you've got it handled and you find out in May, oh gosh, like I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball here, can parents still register in May and get all of the resources, or?
Absolutely, Julie. They can register at any point in time right up until the end of the school year, where we'll have more additional content coming out that'll bring the fun of learning a new language through the summer.
There are so many apps that are out there. There are so many apps and programs and websites, and sometimes doing a quick Google search is going to give you an overwhelming amount of information that sometimes might give you more stress than you started with. So Megan has gone through a lot of these things and done that legwork for you. So if you're looking for those quick and easy links, that's where to find it. If you're not entirely sure where to start, watch these videos. And like Megan said, this is a new program. This is something we are just starting. We're starting it because we got a suggestion from a client that was great, and it was something that we thought, you know what, we can help you with that. That's something that we can do. But we're just building the resources now, as Megan said, and we are going to be updating it on a quarterly basis. So if you register for this program and while you're going along, you come up with something that, you know, maybe wouldn't it be great if they could do this? Let us know about it, because then that helps make the program better. And that's the way we make this continue. Darby, if a parent is going through and they realize, you know what, some of this is coming back to me and they want to improve their own French language skills, the PMFRC also has programs to help adults and other family members to improve their second language skills. Can you tell me about some of them?
Yeah, definitely. So we have some great second language programs available at the PMFRC. If anybody's been to our website or if they've talked to somebody who's done one of our classes, they're really, really helpful and useful. The first step I'm going to recommend is that everybody contact Megan. She can chat with you about what your needs are, what kind of learning environment would be best for you, what kind of time commitment you have available, and then she can help figure out which one of our programs will be the best fit. We have licenses available to military families for Rosetta Stone, if anybody's familiar with that one. It's an online training program that combines listening, reading, speaking, and writing, all those basics that we all need to work on. And you learn at your own pace, and it's convenient. And it has a really great app that you can take with you to help learning on the go. Really fun thing about Rosetta Stone app is using it in the grocery store, using it every day at the gas station when you're talking to your friends. It's a really fun way to get that practice in every day. We also have LRDG. It's a new program. It's called the Love of French, or For the Love of English. This one is divided into 16 different modules, ranging from a beginner to advanced. It's an intensive online learning program. The materials are available 24/7, and it's done in conjunction with in-class sessions. Currently, those are only being done virtually, hopefully in person at some point. It offers learners a flexible combination of self-guided learning. There's access to a really intensive portal, which is fantastic, and tutor-led classes. Right now, it happens at MFRCs across the country. So it's not just people in Petawawa that you'll be learning with. You'll be learning with people from other MFRCs. And this particular program can help you achieve your government certified bilingual status. So for anybody who's looking for something really practical, really solid, that's a great program for them. And then Megan's got a lot of really great tools to support learners on their journey. She's not just going to put you in a program and leave it to yourself. She's going to check in with you. She's going to share regular language learning tips online. She has a resource binder because everybody loves something tangible. It's a really good way to track your homework, what kind of time frame you're working with. She's also runs the Language Network. This one's really great. It meets twice a month and offers a supportive space where everyone has the opportunity to practice new language skills, connect with others in the local second language community. French, English speakers are welcome. You do not have to be at any particular level. Everyone is welcome to that. Her next sessions coming up for that one are April 7th and 21st. Like I said, it runs twice a month. Definitely check it out.
That's great. I love the part that you're talking about, how there's different options, because sometimes you may just want to learn French because your neighbor's French, and wouldn't it be great if I can have a quick conversation down the driveway? And in other cases, you need to work on your French because you want to have a job that's going to require French, and that is a whole different level of learning. Also, the idea of there being 15 different levels. So how do you find out what level you're at?
So what you're going to do is you're going to go through an assessment. It's an oral assessment done through the LRDG company, and they're going to ask you a bunch of questions. You'll do a little writing sample, a verbal sample, and then they're going to place you in a module that's going to be comfortable for you that you can then progress at. So they're not going to place you too high or too low. You'll be comfortable with it. If you're not, you can always go back and have a conversation, and they'll put you in a different level. And one of the things I forgot to mention, Julie, was this is actually a really good time. Speaking of posting messages, we never know where we're going to end up in the military, and it's a really good opportunity to start that language training. LRDG is available at all MFRCs across the country. So if you think there's a posting coming up and you don't want to necessarily start a program, you can start LRDG and continue it no matter where you are.
That is a great thing to keep in mind, because sometimes you sort of put things on the back burner until you know where you're going to end up. So it's great to know that that's a portable thing. And if you start it here and end up in Winnipeg in September, you're going to be able to continue with that journey. It's not lost. Megan is the other point I want to sort of pick up on is the fact that Megan is going to stay in touch with you. Sometimes it's a little difficult learning things at home, and staying motivated and staying on top of it, and not necessarily feeling like there's someone you can go to who's going to be able to understand the challenges. Having someone who's going to check in with you and make sure that you're doing okay and give you those resources and give you those tips. She also works on second language learning tips, so we can sort of send you those as you go along. It's not going to overwhelm you. It's an occasional tip here and there. Have you thought about this? This is something that might be able to help you. So all of those things are available. Just coming back to the feedback point, these are programs that we are building as we go. A lot of the PMFRC programs have changed since COVID, since we have moved online. So there's a lot of opportunities to really change things and build things and look at opportunities. So if you are at home and you have got questions about second language learning, please call us. If you're not entirely sure if there's something that we can do to help, we can definitely do some legwork for you. We can point you in the right direction. So please don't sit there and not make that call because you're not entirely sure if it's us. We would rather you give us a call and help you with that and point you in the right direction than you not get the support that you need. And that has to do with second language learning. It has to do with deployment. If you've got a deployment in your future, mental health, any of our programs, please give us a call and we will do our best to get you the help and the support that you need. Thank you both for joining us. It's great to chat with you. We are going to share Megan's contact information in the comment section, and she is looking forward to hearing from all of you going forward. If you are watching a recording of this session and not watching it live, and you do have a question or something that you want to follow up with, you can send us a direct message or contact Megan directly, and we will make sure to get back to you. Thank you so much for joining us today for our fireside chat. We will see you soon. Bye.